Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. There we go. There we go. I know it's hot, but hang in there. So I want to thank you all for gathering here to remember the life and sacrifice made by K9 Blue and to celebrate the dedication of this beautiful dog park in his honor. Today, we gather with a strong sense of unity as we pay tribute to K9 Blue, who faithfully served alongside his handler, Corporal Webb. This afternoon, we're joined by some special guests, and I'd like to take just one moment to acknowledge them. So first, Chairwoman Nicole Love Hendrickson is here, and District 2 Commissioner Ben Ku. We are also honored to have Jason Stanzi, owner of Houston K9 Academy, who initially trained K9 Blue and provided him for our SWAT team. Thank you all for your presence and support on this significant occasion. Today's dedication of the dog park is more than just a physical space. It is now a living tribute to the unwavering dedication and sacrifice of our beloved hero, Blue. Now, I'd like to invite Board of Commissioners Chairwoman Nicole Love Hendrickson to share a few words.
Thank you so much, Chief McClure, and welcome and good afternoon, everyone. It is such a special occasion to be here with you all for this very special and important dedication. K9 Blue served with our police department for more than a year, and he was the first K9 assigned full-time to the SWAT unit. On the day his life was taken, he was tracking a suspect in the woods who ran from a stolen vehicle in Norcross. In the line of duty, K9 Blue was fatally wounded. After he located that suspect and as officers issued commands, suspect opened fire. It's this tragic incident that brings us together today to honor a fallen hero. K9 Blue was more than a dog. He was part of an entire elite team of police officers. In fact, I have the privilege of working with Corporal Webb every now and then, and K9 Blue was a family member. K9 Blue was also part of a team that upholds a mission to deliver professional law enforcement services in order to protect lives and property and improve the quality of life in our community. We often hear that a dog is a man's best friend, but when a dog trains to uphold our police department's mission, he transcends that label. He becomes a skilled, living protector, armed with heightened intelligence and strength. He's sure of his purpose, aims to please, and sees a task through the end. K9 Blue bravely completed that task. He didn't shy away from the dangerous situation, and thanks to his ability to detect and track, he led his team to the wanted suspect. K9 Blue's courage and devotion are worthy of remembrance. And we're honored that this special K9 was a part of our Special Weapons and Tactics team. Thank you, K9 Blue, for your selfless service. Your memory lives on, and your sacrifice will never be forgotten. Now I'd like to invite Commissioner Ben Ku to share some remarks with us today.
Thank you, Chairwoman Hendrickson. Today, as we dedicate this beautiful dog park in K9 Blue's honor, we're paying tribute to a loyal and fearless member of our law enforcement family, a fallen hero who served with unwavering dedication. K9 Blue was not just a partner, but an invaluable asset to Gwinnett Police, and particularly our SWAT team. He underwent countless hours of training in tireless pursuit of excellence. He also developed a camaraderie with his handler, Corporal Webb, and other human counterparts. As our chairwoman mentioned, K9 Blue was doing precisely what he was trained to do when his life was taken. Along with tracking wanted individuals, he served high-risk warrants, assisted with the apprehension of barricaded suspects on SWAT calls, found evidence and lost property, and conducted building searches. Just as K9 Blue protected our community, it's right that we now honor his memory by ensuring that his service was not in vain. This dog park dedication serves as a reminder that heroism knows no species, boundaries, or fear. Let his memory be a reminder of the importance of teamwork, dedication, and the bond that exists between a canine and their handler. And while our hearts may be heavy as we remember Canine Blue today, let's celebrate the incredible life and service that he provided to our community. This dog park is more than just beautiful green grass and a wonderful space for our dogs to play, run, and interact with each other. It's a place where bonds are formed, memories are made, and friendships are kindled. As Canine Blue's legacy lives on, may this park be a place of solace for those who have lost their beloved canine partners, a place of celebration of the joys that dogs bring to our lives, and a place of inspiration. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to invite Jason Stanzi, trainer at Houston Canine Academy, to share a few words with us.
Thank you, guys. I thought I would give you guys a little backstory on Blue, of exactly where he came from and how he came to be. 3 very important phone calls that would change my life and everyone's life here. On May 25th, 2017, Blue was in Europe. He was competing against 20 other dogs in Venlo, Holland, for the title of PH1. A good friend of mine, Martin Pohl, was judging that competition. He immediately called me after the competition and told me he had seen the best dog he's ever seen in his 30 years of doing this. And oddly, it was for sale. So immediately I sent my wife to the bank. We wired money, and Blue arrived in Texas. Shortly after that, it's quite clear to me that this dog was special. He was born to do something special. He lived with me and my family. He protected my kids. I can remember whenever I was stranded, Hurricane Harvey had hit Houston really, really bad. I couldn't get into Houston. I was locked out of here. I was actually in Atlanta, is where they diverted us to. And just knowing that Blue was in the house protecting my family was just all the peace I needed in that time. If we fast forward to January 2019, I got another phone call. This was Gwinnett County SWAT commander, and he was in desperate need of a canine to join their team. I knew right then this was the call I had been waiting for Blue. The problem was Blue was in Europe as a breeding stud at that time, where he fathered over 700 puppies. So his puppies are all over the States right now working in TSA and everywhere, which is pretty cool. And he was also happy to see me, because if you have 700 kids and 50 wives, you're happy to go. So I told him, Blue, this is what we've been waiting for. We came back, and immediately we came to Gwinnett County and started our training. Just integrating him into the team and watching him work with the guys, I knew this is what he was meant to do. And I also knew when I left here that I'd be receiving a third call. And that third call happened on September 10th, 2020. I remember receiving that call and never being sad, but being proud. Proud of what he did, of him just fulfilling his destiny. And I can't say thank you guys enough. I met a lot of good friends here, and this park is awesome. Blue's favorite thing to do is run and chase a Kong, so this would have been great for him. Corporal Webb, thank you guys.
Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to this nice, cool fall day. It's a lovely day to talk about dogs. If I stumble through this, we just had a baby and I haven't slept through 2 weeks. Thank you, Commissioner, Chairwoman Nicole Hendrickson, Police Chief McClure, Commissioner Q, Jason Stanzi coming all the way from Texas, the Parks and Recreation Department, fellow officer, friends and family, thank you for being here today. It means a lot. I'm Corporal Webb, and the Lord has blessed me to follow my passion of training police dogs for now over a decade. In 2020, I was assigned to work with Canine Blue. He was the first canine assigned to the Gwinnett County SWAT team. With the help of Houston Canine Jason and Jazz Stanzi, we immediately began training to train that dog to our tactics. Canine Blue is a quick learner, eager to learn, and he quickly developed a motto for having a heart of a lion, for his power, bravery, courage, strength, fearlessness, and ferocity. With all those characteristics, he was still a goofball of a dog. I'd tell him to load up in my truck, and he would jump in my passenger seat on top of all my equipment instead of the kennel in the back where he was supposed to be. Despite being a complete goofball, Blue could flip the switch when it was time. The goal of the SWAT team is to provide a highly skilled and trained team to best serve and protect the citizens of Gwinnett County. K9 Blue had no problem immediately getting to work and passing all the rigorous testing. The purpose of the SWAT K9 program is to save lives by going out in front of officers during dangerous calls. K9 Blue was trained to save lives, and he did just that. On September 10th, around 2 p.m., Gwinnett detectives from the gang and community response teams were investigating a stolen vehicle at the in-town suites. The suspect fled on foot. Sergeant Lacey, Corporal Jefferson, Corporal Duran, Corporal Donhauer, myself, and K9 Blue arrived on scene. Blue was deployed and began to track one of the suspects into the thick and very muddy woods behind the location. When we located the suspect, we issued verbal commands. The suspect fired, and that round hit K9 Blue that was intended for me. Officers returned fire. Medical efforts to save the suspect were unsuccessful. K9 Blue was airlifted by aviation units Captain King and Pilot Ike. K9 Blue ultimately died from his wounds. As we gather here today to honor Blue's sacrifice, I'm honored to see K9 Blue's legacy left as a reminder to Gwinnett County citizens that we love our canines and all that they do for us. K9 Blue never hesitated to go out in front of the team. And on this sign, you're going to see Heart of a Lion. I want to thank everyone for their commitment to organizing this park. I want to also thank Jason for selecting and training Blue. And I also want to thank the operators on September 10th, 2020 for being there for me that day and all the hard days after. Mostly, I want to thank my beautiful wife for the long talks of dogs day in, day out, sharing not only my success, but walking through my frustrations and defeats. I can't imagine doing life without you. Thank you, K9 Blue, for your sacrifice. You've set the golden standard for all the SWAT dogs who will be in service after you. Thank you for being here today. At this time, Chief McClure will speak. Thank you.
Thank you, Corporal Webb. And thank you to all who made the dedication to K9 Blue possible through your support and contributions. Now I invite you all to join me as we unveil the permanent signage that will forever keep K9 Blue's memory alive in our hearts.
3, 2, 1.